As the federal government maps out plans to ensure that the country's rebased gross domestic product reflects on the lives of its citizens, legal practitioner Bamidele Aturu is seeking a restructuring of the National Minimum Wage Act. In an interview with our judiciary correspondent Shola Shoyele, Mr. Aturu says a rethinking of the wages of public servants at the national conference will put Nigerians on almost equal pedestal, such that public officers will be compelled to give good service to the country.
No Nigerian should earn less than 50,000 naira per month, and no Nigerian should earn more than 250,000 naira per month. So if you do that wage compression, now people are going to be more reasonable when they occupy public offices. I'm talking about employment of public officers, and that we can also do amendment to our National Minimum Wage Act to reflect what I'm saying.
For private
for private sector. If you do that, then what is going to happen is that if I find myself as Minister of Power, and I know that with 250,000 naira, I can't make enough savings to buy big generators, I will then make sure that we generate power by all means. We generate electricity by all means. But now, if I know I earn several millions of naira, and then at the end of the day, I can buy as many generators as I want. So why should I bother about whether electricity sector is working or not working? So this it's the same way. And at the national conference, if they can also abolish this idea of having oil blocks, it will be fantastic. Because you see, a system where somebody wakes up and gets an oil block, and then millions of dollars just crash into his account every now and then. The man doesn't think every other person is like him. He thinks that he's more human than others. So at the end of the day, you see, people will not be bothered about whether the roads are working, whether it is safe to have a good aviation sector, because he can buy as many jets as he wishes, and he can buy the best pilots, if you like. So the man doesn't, or woman doesn't bother about the state of aviation in Nigeria. He doesn't bother about the state of the roads, because he's not going to even drive on these roads until maybe he can buy helicopters even when he gets to, if he wants to go to his village. So I think that when you make people think that the other person is a human being, because if you see that the wage differential is not much, then you begin to respect the other person on the road.